KHOU 11 News at 5:30 starts now.
Hi there, I'm Cheryl Mercedes. Thanks for joining us. Civic duty followed church services for hundreds of Houstonians today. Souls to the Polls, as it's called, included a campaign stop by gubernatorial candidate Beto O'Rourke. But organizers encourage people to cast a ballot no matter who they're voting for. Here's Jason Miles with more in today's event.
A caravan of cars and trucks brought voters from church to the Acres Homes Multi-Service Center.
Go cast your vote. It doesn't matter who for, just go vote.
As part of the annual Souls to the Polls, Get Out the Vote event.
We've been doing this for over 15 years.
Organized by, among others,
we're all here for one purpose.
Bishop James Dixon.
We've got pastors and churches and community leaders all out uniting because we know this is a critical election.
And while billed as nonpartisan,
you all ready to win? Yeah!
Prominent Democrats, including gubernatorial candidate Beto O'Rourke, took to the stage.
This is the one and only Sunday of early voting, and to be with all these extraordinary leaders and people here in Acres Homes means the world to me.
O'Rourke spending much of the weekend in the Houston area. Actor and comedian Will Ferrell even canvassing on Beto's behalf. Following Governor Greg Abbott's appearance here on Friday in Katy.
It's great to be in the Houston area, in Harris County, Fort Bend County.
The latest polling shows his lead growing. But few politicians are resting on their laurels this close to the election, with 5 days of early voting yet to come. In Houston, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
Jason, a top Homeland Security official, says her agency has not seen, quote, specific or credible threats to election infrastructure. However, Jen Easterly said on Face the Nation this morning she is still concerned about voter intimidation and threats to election workers.
It's a very complex threat environment. You have cyber threats, you have insider threats, you have rampant disinformation, and yes, very worryingly, you have threats of harassment, intimidation, and violence against election officials, polling places, and voters. Let's be really clear, that has to stop.
Despite having no specific threats, the government last week issued a bulletin warning extremists pose a heightened threat to the midterms. Text the word VOTE to 713-526-1111 and we will text you back a link to the KHOU 11 voter guide. Inside, you'll find information on polling places, how to access a sample ballot, and so much more. The Houston Astros took off for Philadelphia today after beating the Phillies in Game 2 of the World Series last night. The series is now tied, a game apiece. Game 3 is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in the city of brotherly love. Lance McCullers will start for the Astros. He has had 2 previous World Series starts, both in 2017. He allowed 3 earned runs in 7 total innings. This year's postseason, he's allowed the same amount of earned runs across 11 total innings. Jason Bristol will have a live report from Philadelphia tonight at 10. Well, the jackpot for tomorrow's Powerball drawing has jumped to $1 billion. It's only the second time in the game's 30-year history that the jackpot has reached that mark. No tickets matched all winning numbers in last night's drawing. However, Powerball confirms that a $1 million ticket was sold at a Kroger store in Humble. Good news. All right, to the weather now. What a spectacular day. Fall, Houston style, clear, cool, lots of sunshine. Let's bring in meteorologist Pat Kaplan. And Pat, let's hope that the trick-or-treaters get this tomorrow.
Yeah, we are talking about some good weather here, at least at home. I'm trying to set up the forecast for you. Looks like something's misbehaving here real quick. We are talking about a good stretch of weather, though. Yeah, for the trick-or-treaters like you were talking about. We had a lot of sunshine out there today, and temperatures certainly responded nicely. We ended up about 10 degrees warmer than where we were this time yesterday. So live look out there from the West Loop. You could see 75 degrees, 10 degrees warmer, lots of sunshine. Dry conditions. That dry weather is going to stick around here as we go at least into the day tomorrow, and then things will start to turn around as we get you into Tuesday. All right, so another cool night ahead with temperatures dropping down into the 50s as we get you into tomorrow. Like I said, we are dry. It's It's going to be really nice. And then we're tracking the next chance for some showers as we get into Tuesday. So I think things will hold off until Tuesday, but that is what we are keeping our eye on. Few clouds out there right now. Again, we are dry, not too concerned about the chance for any rain tonight. Those clear skies will eventually bring us, again, those cooler temperatures. On the wider shot, you can see just a couple of showers back out towards the east. That's the storm system that moved through the other day, and that's now starting to push away from the area. So it's mainly clear, and it's chilly again for tonight. High pressure in charge. As we get you into tomorrow, we're going to stay dry. You'll see a lot of sunshine, but towards, I would say, the later part of the afternoon, clouds start to move in, those high, thin clouds. That'll filter out the sunshine. That's thanks to a developing storm system back across the U.S.-Mexico border. That's not going to bring us rain. So I know you may look outside and you see the clouds. You might get worried about any rain chances, but Halloween for trick-or-treaters looks actually fine. And those showers will come in as we get to Tuesday morning. Mainly, I would say, through the first part of the afternoon, we see the shower chances, and it's mainly to the south of I-10. Everyone has a chance, but the better chances will be the farther south you go. So here's future track again for Monday morning. Filtered sunshine out there during parts of the day. We'll call it a mix of sunshine and clouds, but by 6 o'clock, as the trick-or-treaters are out there in full force, no green on the screen, so no rain concerns. That forecast has not changed over the last few days, so everything's still looking on track for that. Even into the later parts of the overnight here, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, we are going to be dry. I think rain chances will hold off until Tuesday morning, first coming into the western parts, and then overspreading the area here. Notice midday Tuesday, so lunchtime, pretty good downpours. I mean, decent downpours, especially in the yellow and the orange shading there, and that'll continue through the afternoon, mainly to the south before things wrap up around dinner time. So I think the ride home from work on Tuesday looks okay. It's the middle parts of the day that look a little wet for a lot of us. So sunny and 75 for tomorrow for Halloween. As we get you into the evening, upper 60s, not too warm, not too cool, and again, we are going to be dry, not expecting any rain chances for Halloween. Different story though for Game 3 of the World Series, and this is where we could run into some issues tomorrow. Remember, Game 3 now being played up in Philly, so everyone's taking today off. They're traveling up there today, and we are expecting the chance maybe for a rain delay because, unlike our stadium here, Citizen Bank Park in Philadelphia is not covered, so they are at the mercy of the weather, and we could see some showers around first pitch. Here's a look at future track. We'll stop the clock just around first pitch, just after 7 p.m. local time. Notice some green pretty much right over the city of brotherly love, so that's not going to be giving us much love there. We'll see if we can get those showers out fast enough, but future track keeps the shower chances in play pretty much through the remainder of the night, so we may have a rain delay. They may get the game going, and then they may have to stop it again. So we'll be watching that forecast very carefully. Also, brand new in the tropics, we were watching this wave here in the Eastern Caribbean yesterday. It has now finally become potential tropical cyclone 15. What does that mean? Basically, we are almost at the point of it being a tropical storm. It's just not quite well organized enough yet. Winds sustained, though, at 40 miles per hour. When it becomes a tropical storm, it'll be Lisa. Hurricane Center expected to become a Category 1 hurricane, though, by the middle of the week before moving into Central America here by the end of the week. For tomorrow, again, more sunshine. We're warmer, 75 degrees. There's the 7-day forecast. We'll work in a 50% shower chance. We get you into Tuesday. So, again, Halloween's good. Tuesday is the next chance for rain. I think a good part of the day is mainly cloudy with those showers on and off. Better rain chances the farther south you go. Wednesday, we're dry. We clear things out mid-70s, up to 80 then Thursday. Maybe an isolated 20% chance for Thursday and Friday. But Cheryl, our next rain chance that we'll be watching comes in, unfortunately, for next weekend. But all in all, a pretty quiet-looking first forecast for the week of November, with temperatures running at or just below normal.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Pat. That's all for us for now. Just watch us later on at 10 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us for this webcast, though. Much more online at KHOU.com.